SC, let's stand up, baby. Yeah. King Talk Podcast, baby. Live straight to you. Come and ride with us, come and vibe with us. Matter of fact, pull up and go live with us. This is King Talk, yeah, yeah. This is King Talk, yeah, yeah. Come and ride with us, come and vibe with us. Matter of fact, pull up and go live with us. This is King Talk, yeah, yeah. This is King Talk, yeah, yeah.
Carolina, we here for you, baby. All the way to the moon and back. Yeah. 864, 803, 821, 843, 839, 854. Stand up, baby. We here for you. Chill.
Yeah. King Talk Podcast. You sitting here with your boy Scudder King, and he got a little guest here with him today by the name of, what your name is anyway?
Hollis Jones.
Hollis Jones.
Well, that introduced the man in third person.
Hollis Jones in the building.
He ain't got no stage name.
He got no stage name.
Don't got no stage name.
Called a fella Big Do It.
What you call him?
Big Do It.
Big Dude.
Big Do It.
Big Do It.
I don't know why you just say Big
Hey,
Do
my boy
It.
say my name is Hollis
He
Jones.
gave the government, then.
Yeah.
What county you from, Hollis?
What county?
I'm from Union.
You ain't
He
South Carolina?
froze then. You got warrants, boy?
No, I got no warrants.
You might got 2 or 3 warrants on it right now. Man. What's going on with you, my guy? How your day feeling?
Maybe it's all right. It's
Huh?
good.
You wanted to come
How
to
he
the King
feeling or
Talk
how they
Podcast?
feeling?
Huh?
How he feeling or how your day feeling?
No, how your day feeling?
It's good.
No, not how he feeling.
You don't give a damn.
How your day feeling?
So you
Oh,
ain't,
it's
you,
good.
you ain't worried about his feeling. You just how he affect the day.
How you affect the day?
Well, that hoe out there, boy.
But yeah, that's the truth though, because you can affect the day in a negative way, or you can affect the day in a positive way. What kind of light did you bring to the day? When you woke up in the morning, what kind of light did you bring in?
Positive.
Okay then, that's what I like to hear. Shout out to positive. Everybody out there on positive, that's what it is, brother.
Woke up with grits and eggs.
Huh?
Woke up with grits and eggs.
Nah.
Big as that boy, he didn't get no grease and egg. That boy had bacon, sausage.
Nah, we ain't eat that.
What you eat?
I ate me some tuna fish.
This morning?
Tuna
Yes.
fish.
Ooh, wee boy. Hey, shout out to that young lady.
Hey, look. Wow.
I would.
Wow. I was stunned by that one.
So help me understand. So the young lady fixed it?
No, I fixed my own food.
Oh, okay. Cause I knew somebody told me you gonna make a good housewife one day.
You're a goddamn lie. Ooh,
Shout out to being a goddamn life.
Nah.
Well, y'all, we back here on King Talk Podcast. We just sitting here with my boy Hollis Jones and my boy Water Head.
I do my own introduction.
Well, do your introduction in.
OG Water.
OG Water, that what it is now.
Water.
OG Water, I can go with it.
OG
I can go
Water.
with OG Water. So, Hollis, you graduated from Union?
Yeah.
High school?
Yes.
12 years.
Yeah. No, 12 years.
Okay then. What you
Yeah,
doing
you
then?
got-
Left 10?
No, because I wasn't in Union that long.
Oh, okay, you moved down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you ain't go to school for 12 years.
No, not in
Or
here.
you went to high school for 12 years. I'm a little slower, so I be catching stuff.
Because how you go to high school for 12 years?
That's what I trying to figure out. Boy.
Yeah,
Hey,
boy,
you,
'cause
Well,
that was
you-
a big one
you
right
worked there.
Nah, man, you know, you do
After
12
about
years in
six-
school regardless,
Yeah, you
bro.
do. Yeah, you do 12
Well, we
years.
said it was
bro.
12 years in high school.
Man, I ain't saying nobody no high school. I said you did 12 years. I just said you
he
did 12
wasn't going
years.
to-
I ain't saying nobody no high school. I said you did 12 years.
You went dumb on that one.
He
That ain't
went.
no dumb.
He said 12 years
I said 12
of high
years.
school.
Ain't no 12 years in high school. I
Yeah,
said
'cause
12 years. I ain't saying about high school.
For me, I understand because after 6 years, you no longer a student. You work there.
You just in the
They get the
corporation.
W-2.
Some people didn't do 12 years. Some people did 8 years, 9 years. Like me, I did 10 years.
After your junior year, you were gone.
No, I was going to my 9th year, but
No, he
Your
count-
freshman
count-
year.
They-
I counted your junior year.
well, listen, I
No,
did 9 years. I
He
did
dropped
9
out in
years
the
of
8th.
school.
He dropped out in the 8th, but he counted 2 years of kindergarten. He said they
No,
count.
I did not. No, I did not. I dropped out in my 9 years, but I was still a role.
You was still enrolled for junior year.
That's right. They call it. I was absent.
Look, your son is not coming to school. I want you to know that your son is not coming to school.
Now, shout out to all the kids. It's not a great thing to drop out.
It's not.
You need your education. You need it. It's like right now it's a mandatory that you get it.
I'm glad.
I'm gonna tell you.
Shout out to all the kids that graduated through the summer, went back to summer school. I'm gonna shout out to them, man, because anybody that's going hard. Like I talked to a
they
girl
showing persistence.
Yeah, they showing.
My son went to summer school.
Summer school. Though I said shout out to everybody that was in summer school doing their thing, man. Trying to be better in life. Yeah, man, because school is the best.
A real point, or real quick. School is very important due to the fact that the prison system do their projections off 4th grade reading levels. If you can't read by the 4th grade, they consider you a statistic, which they will evaluate the future of the prison system.
Oh, so
they
feel like you're more likely to go.
Because you can't read, because you can't comprehend, so they feel like the proper life skills on the not far from the gray area.
Well, I guess I tricked them.
Man, that's why I give a lot of shout out to stepfathers and that really step up in kids' lives that don't have fathers. Because, like I said, man, once you get that structure behind you, then you be better off in life. You know what I'm saying? Because you got somebody that actually kind of guides your way. Some don't, you always gonna have a few that ain't gonna do right. You was a troublemaker.
Oh yeah, but I was rough.
You were bad. You ever been to jail?
Not on some real shit.
Oh, you ain't never been in jail for nothing real. So you can honestly say that you been on the sidewalk most of your life.
I've been in jail.
No, that ain't what I asked you. I said you been on the sidewalk most of your life.
No.
You know, not in the streets. That's what I'm saying. You ain't been in the streets. You been on the sidewalk.
Yeah, not like that.
Oh, okay. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to all the sidewalkers.
You see, sidewalk really from hindsight, man. The sidewalk cool, man. You just
it's
can't.
The best.
I'm in between.
And people be
I'm
like,
in between.
And I
got to be gangster.
I be glad to say that everything came from the sidewalk, man.
See, the thing, it's cool to be gangster now. So you know what I'm saying. Just with that understanding,
it's cool to be gangster.
That understanding alone right there can
tough.
send you somewhere to a different direction.
Right. But like I said, kids these days, it ain't that they ain't got the direction. It ain't even that they being tough. They just being kids and doing their thing. What we look at is what we didn't do when we was coming up. It might right now what they do is more broadened because they got the cameras, they got everything.
Yeah, social media.
They got the phones and all that. We didn't have that.
They're following everything.
We were just as bad. I feel like most of these kids that's doing these things, if they don't crash all the way out and do a lot of time, most of them will grow out of it, man. Most of them will grow out of it.
Well, I'm glad my kids didn't do what I did.
Like you say, even with them coming into themselves and the exposure they got with social media coming from Rams or TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, and things like that, right there. Mm-hmm. Even if we look at it from a standpoint, the family structures are different now.
No, yes, it is definitely different.
So,
why do you say that? Why do you say family structures are different?
Because you always gonna have. Back then, your average grandmother 50, 60, 70 years old. You remember your grandma being an old lady even when you were young.
Right.
Nowadays, you got your grandmother
in 30s.
at 40, 30.
In your 30s.
You see what I'm saying?
In your 30s.
So the mind frame,
it's real higher now.
The structure of the house, with the father, like you say, either being there or not being there, stepfather there or not being there.
Right.
It's just the structure is different. The understanding, the morals, because we pamper the kids. We ain't whipping, we ain't, you know what I'm saying, just the whole structure is different.
Yeah, man, but we like I said to myself, I mean, my belief is that, like I said, it's family. I came from a strong family, you know what I'm saying? A big family.
I believe in discipline.
Did you get your ass whooped when you were young?
You got your butt whooped, like even when I came up bad, it was a lot of things that I ain't doing it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cause that's the destruction that I learned through life, you know what I mean?
How many times you done whooped your kids in your life?
Ooh.
You probably done got more whoopings than you gave your kids all together.
I can tell you a story about that one day. One day, my oldest daughter, Tanisha, she was being bad. She did something in school, and her mama told me to whoop her. And I thought it was, me. I was psyched up for the job. I had told my homework because I was on the other side of the world when she called me and told me that I need to come home and whoop her. You know what I mean?
I need you to do it.
So listen now. So I'm telling my homeboys, I'm like, yo, I gotta go home and whoop my little girl. You know what I mean? Like, you know, being a man, like, yeah, bro, you know, you got chest towels. You know, you like, make sure they doing right. That's how you tell me, like, yeah, motherfucker, you know. And at that time, I'm thinking that I'm bragging, boosting up, but really, I'm effing myself to go home and do the business.
Because you don't really want to do it.
I don't want to do this, you know what I mean?
I can't even remember last time I hit my daughter.
Listen, so now by the time I get in the yard, I done came up with a plan. I get in the house. Now, her mother was in there, and at that time, she was my wife. You know
so you're drawing
the
picture for me now?
Yeah, I'm drawing the picture for you. Yeah, I'm drawing the picture. So my mother-in-law at that time and my wife, my ex-wife at the time, they was in the house, and I go in the room where she at. So I tell her, I close the door, and I tell her, I say, listen here, I'm finna hit the bed, and I need you to stand over here, because I don't want the belt to mess around and
come nowhere near you.
Yeah, you stand over here, but every time I hit the bed, I need you to scream. So, you know, I got the whooping that bitch. I was tearing that pillow ass up. I was whooping her, and she was over there, oh, daddy, please, I won't do it no more.
She played it to the fullest.
The whole time, where her window was at is the porch. You know, you remember the house?
I remember, but you got to draw the picture. You
know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you sit on the porch, you can actually look through the window. So they actually standing in the window looking at the whole,
gotcha.
whole thing.
See, ain't nothing go down.
Didn't they go down, you know? So when I come out, I'm tough. I done told you, you know.
Slam the door.
Close the door hard. And they sit at the table like, yeah, okay, you want to do it. They let me play it over about 30 minutes, you know. Before they told me, they watched the whole thing.
On the porch.
Yeah, but you know, I can't. I
30 minutes before they pin the tail on the donkey.
Girl, as a dad.
Yes.
It's hard
definitely.
as a dad.
Me?
It's hard. It's hard to whoop her now. Now,
just
I can buy you something.
Raising the voice.
I can buy you something. Just like now, what I'm going through with my baby girl. You know, you got to cut the TV off. Mm-hmm. You know, nigga like me, if I'm there, you know, you cut TV on. You know what I'm saying? Watch the TV. Watch TV all you want. Because I feel like, who gonna stop you? You know, and that's wrong because it's going against the other parents. So how y'all feel about, like, one parent say something, the other parent tell them no?
Well, you feel like you getting disrespected.
Because y'all parents, so, you know what I mean?
You overriding my say-so.
Okay. How
and
you
that'd
feel
be
about
disrespectful.
it?
Well, when you look at it, anybody can differ on opinions, but I was raised in a household where if something was said and the groundwork was already set down,
Before you came in the picture?
the next parent can't come in and override that.
Yes.
Right.
Now, if you don't like
wrong.
it, if you don't like the decision, if I don't like your decision, I come talk to you like, hey, I'm not really feeling that one thing to or vice versa.
Right.
When you come to me and then we make a united decision, but I'm not gonna just go against it. If my son come to me like, let me go over here, what your mama say? Mama said no. Well, no, I'm gonna have to say no too.
Because that's one thing kids will do.
Yeah.
They'll play you against each
both
other.
sides, you know what I'm saying? Well,
Definitely use you.
They don't know I had mama, so I'm going to go over here and sing.
So yeah, you don't cause the whole chaos without, just not intentionally, but just, yeah.
Okay, then, well, we've been talking about this for the last few weeks. Let's get back on this water. Because right now, the world is going. Things is happening in the world. So the presidential race is going.
Man, that's just ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous. I don't understand. It's a show. It's a show.
Always have been a show.
When I was talking to you outside, you was saying something to me about Trump wanting the dictatorship, and no, you the one told me that Trump wanted dictatorship.
No.
Last week you told me Trump wanted dictatorship.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
We can go back and look at it again.
We'll go back and look at it. But I think you the one went against Trump last week, and I ain't like it.
I ain't never said dictatorship.
I'm gonna vote for Trump.
I ain't said dictatorship.
Listen. My reason for voting for Trump is because the 4 years that he was in chair, it was okay. It was better than what we have seen in the last, since Biden been in chair.
With that.
That's the only thing that'll make me vote for you, because I already see that the job that you was doing the first time. Now, if you end up doing a city job the second time, it still ain't gonna take away from what you did the first time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm gonna diminish
what I feel about
Harris, on the reason why I'm
not gonna say it's about to go flip flop.
But the reason why I won't vote for her is because
I don't think a woman should be a leader.
You was up there with Biden them 4 years, and
you
I gotta let you sink with the ship. I gotta let you sink with the ship
because
I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but I know if the man done got to a point where he got to step down, and you the person
And
behind,
he's incompetent.
and you
She
in his
officially
company, you officially pushed it on through.
You officially became the first female president of the United States.
That's right.
That's not right.
Yep.
That's not right.
That's why I keep it the way it is, because they don't want her to be doing it yet. See, they want that woman to be in history as that, and I just don't think that she's the
I feel like
right
a woman
person for the job.
that's going to be president, she definitely need to learn how to control her emotions. And you cannot dictate what women are comfortable with and saying that it's okay for men, genders, to be with other women. No, that's not right. You need to control your emotions, lady.
What you
that's
mean?
not fair.
What you mean? What you mean when you say that though? What you talking about?
Because a man is more powerful than a woman.
So you say,
a
oh
man
yeah,
should
because
never,
I did see that on the halftime
A man
show
should never be
of the
competing with a
football
woman.
game. I seen where they saying
Playing basketball with each other.
She
What?
want men in prison to get
sex change. No, that's not right.
If they homosexual, off our tax dollars, and
That's
then
not right.
she also with the rights of gay men, well, LBJ9Q, them people can play in sports with women. I don't feel that's fair.
No, that's not.
You know what I'm saying? I feel that now if you gay, you can play sports. You want to play basketball, go play for the men.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I don't think they should have no problem with whatever you got
Just
going
give
on.
you a different bathroom.
Yeah.
Just give you a different bathroom.
Yeah, but you know, at a woman count, I wouldn't feel with a daughter that I would want her dressing out with a man, or gotta take a shower with a man, or do practice with a man and do her stretches with
That's not right.
So
that's not
think
right.
Think about the women that do got men, or the women that do got husbands.
That's not
You
right.
know what I mean? You think that man gonna
So-
want you?
I'm not comfortable with that.
So-
Who
so
signed
check
off
it
on
out.
this? Who would sign off on that?
So check it out.
I don't think that's. I don't think
Like
that's
touching
right.
to clear up the image or what Hollis is talking about. Masculinity and brute force. A man is more stronger.
Yeah, more
generally.
powerful. Yeah,
So
most definitely.
therefore, even if he got his genitalia cut off,
He's still a man.
He's still a man.
he can go in there like the Olympic swimmer, the man. They strip him of his medal because physically he's a man.
Yeah.
don't
When
care if you're transgender,
when the
don't care if
man
you
the
got
other
both.
man when the other man got his surgery, he went and started fighting the women in boxing. He's knocking them out because he's physically still a man.
He's still a man.
At the
Still
end
a
of the
man.
day, if you get it cut off or something like that right there, I don't care if it cut off. You got titties and everything.
You're
else.
still a man.
You still got to get.
Your petite.
So-
and
so
your
check it out.
masculine
Your gender is
man.
still-
So
man.
check it out. So
Your
I'm
genes.
gonna line it up for you. At
Go
the end of
ahead.
the day, when he, she, whatever you want to be, when he turned 40, 45, he still got to get that prostate checked.
So let me ask you this, Ray Young. As a straight heterosexual man, is you comfortable if you got a person of like that, and they say, well, my name is Tiffany. Do you call them and his name is Tyrone? Would you call him Tiffany as out of respect, or do you call him Tyrone of his government name?
Well,
because that be your thing.
it
That be your
depends.
thing. So
It depends.
So, like you say, when some people meet you, the name you get is the name you have at that time. So if I met
You
somebody
add
of that,
Tyrone?
if I
you
met
become
somebody,
Tiffany, yes.
if I met somebody at their status of one thing to another, and I meet them officially as Tiffany,
right.
Then I
let's
respect
say
that.
let's say we work together. If I have no other pronoun to call you, okay, I'm forced to call you Tiffany because that's what I know you by.
Right.
Now, if me and Tiffany grew up in the same neighborhood and I knew Tiffany when Tiffany was Tyrone, at the end of the day, you Tyrone to me.
Okay, but what if you know that was Tyrone? And his name was Tyrone. When somebody say, hey, bro, his name really ain't Tiffany, it's Tyrone.
I'm telling you, to me, you Tyrone.
So you going back Tyrone then?
Ty.
So you're in the job, and in the job at first you know that his name is Tiffany. So you don't call him Tiffany. But as soon as you find out his name Tyrone, you going to Tyrone.
It going to Ty.
And going to Ty, you short it
It's
up.
old Ty.
Abbreviate.
Ty.
You still got a little gayness in it.
Yeah.
Ty.
But the thing is though, so the truth of the matter is, let's say it like this.
Okay.
On your birth certificate, if you haven't changed it, it gonna have your government name that your mama don't gave you, right?
You can legally change your name.
You can legally change your name, but if you haven't, it's gonna have your name. So when you go to there and sign your application, you can't give them your street name. You gotta put down Tyrone such and such Johnson. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
they
you
not
can't hide
Tiffany.
it. Yeah.
You can't hide it.
You can't hide it. So why would it be a offended thing? I think that if you are that way, Like I got one.
You'd rather be called Tiffany, but your name is Tyrone on paper.
Family
Yes.
like that, but they cool. Like I rather for them to be like that, like own up to what you got going on and live life free.
I
know what I'm saying?
I see him
Now,
and I call him by name.
Gas.
I see him and call him by name. Don't expect me to call you nothing else.
That's my brother. I love him to death. One of the strongest brothers,
They
the
talking about,
smartest.
You call me Tussie. I ain't calling another man Tussie.
like, bro, if you go be that way, be free like that. Be strong like that.
Don't try to change your name.
Yeah.
You gotta change your name
bro.
or nothing.
Like,
I mean, he might.
like I can go party and see my family anywhere. I don't give a damn who I'm with. Mad love because of the fact reason is you who you are. If you gonna be who you are, you shouldn't be with somebody that make a joke or somebody got a clown something to say because the world go always be like that.
You ain't gotta hide it.
You ain't gotta hide it. Just be yourself, bro. Like
There ain't no
be
insecurities.
you, and when you can be you, I can fuck with. I can't fuck with
Yeah.
no
If you
in
I'm cool.
high ass. And then when it come out, I'm like, dang, I don't like that. I don't like that.
And you know what?
If you
Don't
wanna
be surprising.
If you want to
Don't
be
be
like that,
surprising.
be like that. Be up, be
You-
out.
That's what you saying. Don't be
free.
surprising.
Yeah, be free, bro.
You'll tell a lie, but I believe it because you came to my house one time and the old lady got a cousin that came there like that. And we stopped and I was kind of wondering what you were going to say. I sat back. Dude came around. You got a good look at him. Say, hey, bro. I don't mean no harm, but you on the other side.
He too straightforward.
to him, bro.
Hey, you said to him, boy, you on the other
No, he
side.
ain't straight too forward.
And I bust out a little too hard. I probably should show a little discretion. You know, but it is what it is.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, man, you know, life is great as long as you living life good and living it positive. Cause you, like I said, you gonna go through your bumps, you gonna go through your struggles, but in life, man, be who you are, be free. Because that's the God-given thing. That's like the best thing.
There's
you can
something
be.
that can't nobody take from
Nobody
you.
take from you, man.
I'm me.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people can say anything, but long as you got that wall up, I'm free. I don't care. Man, can't nobody hurt you with nothing.
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 You can say what you want about
You
me.
can say what you want to say.
I know
about
who
it.
I am.
I know who I am.
Got to have tough skin.
You gotta have tough skin.
And I'm
Sticks and
tough.
stone may break my bone, but words will never hurt me.
See, we need to
Say what you
instill.
want.
We
Say
need
what
to
you
inst-
want.
in today's world where everything is so sensitive, everybody's so sensitive. We need to instill that toughness to our kids and not baby them to a fact where we hinder them in preparation for life.
Lying
you
to
see
the
what I'm saying?
kids.
Well,
You got to keep
I don't lie to
it
my
honest with them,
kids.
keep it straight up with them. But you got to be age and understanding appropriate when you say it. Don't just be in your mind because you know how it is, but you still got to put it in a language where they can understand and comprehend. And if you got to give it to them in baby foods a little bit at a time before you get to the main meal, you just got to be patient and wait it out.
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, everything in life is great. But back to the Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. What's your real thoughts on it? Who you go for, Hollis?
I don't get into politics.
So you not gonna vote?
I watch it. I
You not
see
gonna
it.
vote?
No. For
So
what? It's like
if you
part
had
of
a
your
man,
game.
if you had a man up there talking about blowing up the world or a woman up blowing the world, you don't care about nothing.
Let it happen.
Yeah, let it happen.
It
I
is
ain't
what
gonna
it
pay
is, bro. 'cause
It is what it is.
We're not
It
in
ain't gonna be
control
on to
anyway.
me.
Huh?
We're not in control. We can't control nothing. We're regular people.
What?
You said a vote changes of what they gonna dictate anyway. What they
You
gonna
could have
do?
been the one that got him over the hump. You could have been the one. Now you could. You never know. He could have lost by one. And Trump
And it needed
lose
my- it needed my
Trump
vote.
would have lost by one.
Who fault is it?
It Holly's fault.
It'd be my fault.
You be your vote.
Because I don't want to vote for Trump.
You didn't vote.
So check it out. Touch
Now
on
you
it.
should vote because it's not only for you, it's always for the future. It's always for the better of the kids. So I know we got two tough people that's up there, and really now one should be. But
Who is the third
this is
person?
what we
I ain't
got.
never heard of a third person.
This is what we
They
got.
got a third person
This-
going there?
No, this is the hand that we dealt.
It's just them two?
But I do,
You know, I don't watch
I
TV.
do, in my own opinion, believe that
I see
Trump,
commercials.
Trump is the next president of 2025.
Yeah, I do see that too. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
And if he don't be,
It's gonna be a surprise to the
I
world.
want all y'all black people to understand this.
Feel
Get
ashamed.
ready for a ride.
Feel ashamed.
Get ready for a ride.
if Trump lose, feel ashamed.
Get ready for a ride. Now, only way Trump did to me, man. You got this lady up here that we all of a sudden now her name is thrown all over the media, everywhere. We
But you know,
the
gays
whole
all over
time
the world.
that the woman was doing everything that we talking about she doing now, it was behind the scenes of Biden. So Biden was so big that nothing that you did was mattering. But now everything that you done in life now matters.
And they gotta make it look like that.
They
They gotta
make it
put the
look
shine.
like
They
everything
gotta
now.
put
So
the
give
shine
me-
on it.
Oh, she did do this in the third.
So give me-
But you had 4 years behind Biden to help Biden change, and y'all didn't do nothing in 4 years.
So check it out.
And then you say, excuse me. Then you say
Nigga
that
said,
I wouldn't
"Excuse
change. I wouldn't change nothing that
Thought
Biden
flag.
have done. I don't see nothing.
Why? Because he fucked up some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
He fucked up some shit.
What you gonna do different? If we elect you, what are you gonna do different?
Nah.
Cause I do know the 4 years that y'all gave little Trump. He put money, grease, and palms, and the
Yeah,
world
middle
was
class,
going- yeah.
middle class and up.
The world was running good.
Middle class and up. But
Y'all
he did,
mad at that
he did
man.
a lot for
You
the
mad at the
COVID.
man because a man will tell you what's going on. And I don't think that's fair. You got a man that actually get in with the people, and if they ain't hear about it, I'll tweet about it.
And the days
boy,
of
he's a
if-
tweeter
in-
man.
You see what I'm saying?
In the days
He's a
of Diddy,
tweeter,
and he's
tweeter.
a man.
Yeah.
In the days of Diddy, he's a man. He grabbed him in the.
Don't ever put Trump with Diddy.
That's what I'm
Don't
saying.
listen to Trump
I
and
said
Diddy
during
the
the
same
days of
shit.
Diddy.
During the
days of Diddy, he grabbed him in the.
Oh yeah, he'll grab. He said Trump will tell you grab him.
Hey,
by
but
the-
check it out.
grab
Real
by the
note.
nuts.
Give me 1 minute. Real note.
Go ahead.
Kamala Harris had 4 years, just like you said, up under the Biden administration.
Yes, sir.
So once, like I said, once Biden became incapable, therefore she became the first black and the first woman president. But we're gonna say black because they giving her the black tone because of her father was in Jamaica. But let me pose a question to you. If a white man came over here that came from Africa, would we still call him African by nationality? But we ain't gonna call him African.
He's a white man.
Exactly. So therefore, her father, even though he was in Jamaica, he wasn't Jamaican. His
He was just
nationality was something totally different. And her mother, the pigmentation in her skin comes from being East Indian. Those are they are tan white people. They're still white people,
Well, see,
but they're
that's the
tan.
thing though. Not that make a good point. But the thing to me, it ain't about what race she is and none of that. To me, you know what I mean. You can be
Her
any
approach,
race.
her approach.
You can be.
Her
if you're a
approach.
good person, you know how to rule the world. You can be Chinaman.
That's cool. That's cool.
And I'll vote for you. But I can't vote for you when I know that you been in the public eye for 4 years.
So,
and
what's
and
she
the
doing?
things you did, now they publicizing like you this great person.
Now I agree
can't
with
go
her
for that.
on the stop people from paying extra on their mortgage every year. You know how they keep going up every year.
You will go for something that
Yeah.
goes cut something
Because
on some
that's
money.
something-
Because everybody
That's
should
not
have to
big
pay
enough.
that, bro.
That's the-
Everybody shouldn't have to go on something.
That's the approach.
Pay extra on something that they already stand there.
That's something to get you to sign the boat.
Your
though.
shit paid for.
That's something said. Listen.
In a world with $1 trillion deficit, she's talking about giving small business owner $50,000. That is nothing in comparison to where we at financially or where we need to go financially. Also, with that right there,
It's just that you're taking money out of everybody's pocket.
She's
every year.
She's a Democrat, which ain't nothing wrong with that because you can find good Democrat. But she's a Democrat who's
Slash
not
Republican.
who's not pushing immigration control when she says there's not a problem. So when you look at immigration, the majority of the people that's coming influx in the United States are coming in under the white status, and also with that
Yes,
right there,
they're minorities now.
They're also with that right there, they're also coming in representing the majority of the Democratic Party. So when they let all these people come in, the Democrats, which are pushing for, like, basically letting immigration come in, when these people get considered Democrat, that give us a political hope. So they're looking for advantages by any means where they can take them. That's the same thing what I said about Kamala. It don't matter if she's black, white, or anything else. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I could deal with you, it don't matter what your color is. Now, when it comes to that, she using that ticket because she had an interview the other day talking about we have people that like us that know the black struggle. You do not know the black struggle.
No, you don't.
You've been rich and well off your whole life.
Whole
so
life.
the struggle of or where we come from to where you at is nothing to compare to us.
I wanna see one of them come down here and visit.
If it boiled down to us,
Quick,
and even when it come to money and thing right there, if it boiled down to us with healthcare or anything like that, it comes short. If one of our parents or grandparents becomes sick and we got to hit our pocket, some of those become life-changing situations where we might have to sell the house just to save Pawpaw.
Right.
They concerns are not our concern because they can easily pay it or have
Well,
people
see,
support them.
that's the only thing I don't like about rich people. They act like they understand the struggle. If you was born into money, you can't say you really understand the struggle. Because you ain't never had to really worry about it. Like your people, and your other people. That's why I don't never respect the rappers that's coming up that you go back and do their background. Your mama was this, your daddy did this. Like, bro, you came up
It's
in the
an image.
suburban. Like,
It's an image.
how bro, and you got
I
your-
don't got that image.
Word, you know what I mean? And you really ain't did have it. No, bro, you ain't never been there. You don't know.
You put yourself in them
you been on the
situations.
curve all your life. You don't really know nothing about the streets.
But
you know what I'm saying?
some of them jump off the curve, infatuated by the streets and end up getting stuck there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
End up
Definitely.
being some of
But
them
then
end
they
up
get rolled out by
roadkill.
their families.
Some of them end up roadkill.
they get
some
rolled
of
off
some of them
then.
be lucky enough to get back to the curve.
Yeah.
Everybody don't make it back to the curve.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Not in this generation
Most
no more.
definitely.
This generation, what?
The curve, bro, is
It's way
It's
more
safe.
vicious now.
is rough.
It,
It's
well,
rough.
the curve ain't 100% safe, but it's
I mean,
safer.
You know, people on the curves, you got a chance to make something. The people on the sidewalk, they whole life is safe. You know what I'm saying? Like everything they do, they keep it straight by the red light.
They
People
keep
on
it-
the curb,
they like
they
an
got a
easy
jewel,
street.
got a jive by them. You know what I mean? They know what it is. The people in the streets, that's in the gray area. That's when you got the ghouls and we got the robbers. You got the thieves. You got the heads. You got all that right there. See, when you looking at life these days, you only got one real educational choice to make. Is go to school, learn something to be great, and then live a better life. Because you choose any of them three. Beside that curb, beside that sidewalk.
you cutting your life short.
That curb in that street, you going. Your life goes, listen, man, hustling is great, but you gotta hustle for something. It ain't saying that you're hustling for an end, because you don't want to put an end on them because you'll never reach it. So you gotta be hustling for something though. Like you gotta be like doing it for something. You can't just be doing, I wanna get up in the morning and just, hey, I'm just out here.
Take it day for day. You got to have an end goal, because the end of that hustle might be the beginning of something else, and you can't limit yourself
right.
to that.
And I tell anybody that always watch out for opportunity, because some opportunities will come to you and you just didn't really pay attention to it and miss it. You know what I mean? Opportunities happens every day almost.
Yep.
But you know, even if it's in thought. But if you don't take that great thought that you just came to process to action, it was just a thought. You know,
That's how it's gonna be.
Word. I
That's a thought.
tell people all the time when they come to me and they ask me like, bro, I want to do this, and the third. You know what I mean? Bro, I was thinking about getting with you, bro. Hey, bro, I seen this little club, man. I think about getting with you. I want to do it. You know what I mean? But I'm going to holler at you about it. But then that's all you'll do is talk to me like that. But you don't come with no actually plan.
See, some people
You know
don't.
what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like a plan is saying that I went to the bank. This is what this go call. I went and talked to the person that owned the
Yeah.
building. This is what this go be. You know what I'm saying? You just
That's a plan.
Yeah, that's a plan. Then I would love to invest because I can see you got your heart in it. But when you ain't got your heart in it and it ain't really on your mind to do, then I just listen to it like it's like junk mail in my email. Junk.
It's
Trash talk.
trash
see,
talk.
some people don't know how to talk, so they don't know how to approach the conversation depending on who you talk to, because the conversation with everybody gonna be different. So they find them common ground where they know you'll talk about, because they ain't got nothing else to talk about. They know you'll talk business. You other than that, you know what I'm saying? Cause what you gonna do with them? Conversation different.
Yeah,
You catch
that's
what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah.
So they got to find that common ground to even have ground. You ever ran and had a homeboy or something, or somebody you know, every time you see him, they see you, they don't quite know what to say to you. So what they do? First thing, ask about your brother. Hey man, where your brother at?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Your boring ass
I
off.
couldn't know. Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
they know they link the way you can link this conversation together.
That's the easiest conversation, because they don't know how to talk
Most
to
definitely,
you.
that's true. Ain't got much to say. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I tell anybody, and this is always I always say that before I say anything. I tell anybody, because this is what I tell you if you ask me. if you got somebody in your life that's a good friend, and you know that he a good friend, treat him accordingly.
Yes.
Treat him accordingly of a good friend. Don't misuse him. Don't try to play him. It was a he or a she. Because that's rare.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? That's rare. And because one thing that I do live by, if it's a friend, foe, or anybody in my life, I don't repair no bridges that I didn't burn down.
You ain't got no business working on it.
Do you understand?
That ain't my bridge.
I hope you understand. It's my bridge. But if me and you cool, and it come a problem because of you, and you burn that bridge down, I'm not going to repair our relationship.
Don't expect you to be a repair man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's gone. We burnt it down to the
Yeah,
ground.
that bridge
It's
ain't there no
ashes.
more. It's not mine.
You know what I mean?
That bridge is gone.
That's what it is. Once you get there, that's what we at with it. I'm too old. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get to a certain age, you in life looking at it like, I ain't got time to be trying to make up. I'm just gonna keep on moving on.
Keep moving forward.
Yeah, and you do your thing, and God bless.
At
God bless.
the point, I don't need that
I
in
don't
my
need
life.
it. You know what I mean? When we was children, we got to see each other, hang out, do all the real. I was cool with it.
We're forced to be around each other to a certain extent. Let's say we grew up in the same neighborhood, went to the same school.
Yeah,
in
of
life
course.
nowadays, most of the time we run across somebody by choice.
I had a conversation with my, and I say this with the emphasis, and it was on my mind. I had a conversation with my grandmother today, with my mother that I love dearly, would do anything in this world for. But she told me today, she said, you know what? You're a devil for the money. That's what she told me today. We had a whole...
Oh, you didn't tell me that part.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that end part right there. We could have that whole conversation different.
30-minute conversation. She said I was a devil for the money. And I told her that I'm not a devil for the money. I'm blessed for the money. Because I know that it's the only thing this first. See, you say I'm a devil for the money because that's all I think about and that's all I talk about. And y'all say it too. But the thing is, everything that you do in life is about money. Everything that you go through, money. When you can't love your spouse, you can love them all you want, but them cut them lights off because you didn't pay that bill. Love will start being an attitude into the home because the bills do. Your stomach hungry, ain't in the refrigerator. So she told me, I said, Mama, money the one got you here. While you on the earth at your age right now, money got you here. She said, no, God got me here. Which is she telling the truth. Because God got you here through the people that he don't make dialysis, shows you how to make the pills, to do the things that keep you here. Mm-hmm. But if you stop taking it, you out of here.
See you later.
You see what I'm saying? So people got to understand that God gives you these gifts. So in life, you just got to live life. That's my whole thing about it. That's the whole point I'm trying to make.
You need money to pay for that medicine.
You need money for everything.
You know, when it comes to a person, you said y'all too. I get it. I talk shit to you for the hell of it, same way you talk shit to me. But a person chooses what is most important to them.
Oh yeah, most
so
definitely.
If you recognize that factor that it play and you put the importance on, can't nobody else tell you or diminish the value of that, regardless of what they say.
Yeah, right.
So
right.
like somebody else might choose something else and put that same kind of affection into something else.
Right.
But you can't tell them. You can't tell them. That's just you.
That's right. But I ain't saying that it ain't. I was just making a proven fact to the whole world that if you ever put anything before money, you already done failed.
So let me clear it up for you. The first time your old lady go in the bathroom, got to wipe her ass with her hand, y'all fell out. Because you ain't got no money to buy the toilet tissue.
You ain't got no money to buy the toilet, y'all fell
You
out.
said horn first.
I ain't understand the question. I ain't understand the question.
The first time she go in there and had to take a
My mind
shit.
went crazy when you said wipe your hand and all that.
The first time she got to go in there and wipe her ass with her hand, goddamn.
Y'all about to have an argument.
I'm just saying,
Ain't no tissue.
if you don't wake up and put money first. I mean, kiss your kids, your family, you love them. You know what I mean? That's your family. You do it for the family. You're doing it for your family. You want to get the money for your family. But what I'm saying is, your priority need to be on making money. Because that's the only thing.
As a man, you got to, like I say, you got to focus on. It's not even a man,
Bro.
But if you got a family and you the man of that, you got to make sure you bring your proper shit.
You got to do everything you can to make it. Because and I don't understand when people say, "Oh, I don't want to do this no more." Bro, listen to me. If you gonna say you're not gonna do nothing to make no money this way, you already got a plan to make money another way. And if you don't, you go fail. If you thinking in the morning that you ain't gotta go get no money, then tell the light bill man that when you go in the back of your house at your meter box,
Hey, man, don't turn the
cause
lights
you ain't
on,
got
man.
that light bill, or tell the water bill man.
I don't got the money.
That's why I say the emphasis of money all the time. People like, bro, that's all you talk about. Listen, bro, that's the only thing to talk about.
So tell me if I'm wrong. Women, kids, and dogs are loved unconditionally.
Definitely.
A man
Definitely.
is loved based off what he can provide.
What do you
Yes.
provide?
Now, I'm not saying you can't have
That's
love
true.
for him, but like you said, that can cause a big friction. I love you, but you ain't providing to the point where I need to, so I'm out of
She
here.
easy enough to leave you. She might love you, but if y'all having great hard times, I'm talking about goody times where y'all standing in and out of motels or you at this person's house on this house and all that, and then she at the store one day and a nigga pull up in a Lexus or a nice car and he catch her attention and he really like her and he applying pressure doing the. It won't be long before she gone, and it's not because of you just lost your girl. You lost your girl because a man put money first. A man that can take care of your people and do for you because he put money first.
For a woman love, not all time, sometime a woman love is for sale.
I ain't
what
gonna
you-
say her love for sale.
So
'cause
check-
she
so
still
check-
love that
so
man.
that love-
It's just
a lot
a
of
better
love for
life.
sale.
Who gonna struggle when I can go live over here in the heat?
So check
Who
out.
gonna stay in the cold when I
So
go live in the heat?
understand what I said and how I said it.
Go ahead, get
Not
to it
all
one
the
more
time a woman, but a lot of time a woman's love is for sale. How many women sit there and tell you got to do that one thing to another? They'll do this one thing to another. Some of them actually be with you.
They might do that, but it ain't no love involved because a love is
That's
not
that's
something
my
you can
that's
say.
my whole point. So
Oh, okay.
even the perception of love, what I'm giving you, and you, if he's fully engaged, if she fully into her act, this man think, okay, yeah, this
This girl
motherfucker,
love me.
Yeah.
But when the
It's
money
not
gone-
really,
but it's really an act.
Okay, yeah, really.
Yeah, it's all of that.
Oh, baby, and rubbing all on
it wasn't.
you. Yeah,
it
I
wasn't.
feel you.
It wasn't unconditional. It was conditioned.
But see, anybody do something when it's bad. They don't want to go through the struggle. Women don't want to go through the struggle of that part. Like if you go down and you ain't up no more, and I got better options out here. I'm not finna go.
A lot of
down
them will
with
jump
you.
ship.
I'm ready. I can jump
you
ship.
later.
A woman-
Because see, women at a young age, they got options until they don't got options. See, we always got options.
See,
because
that's-
we can be
that-
silly.
never stop
What's the
Yeah.
proper
Options
What's the
for us.
proper name for it? What's the proper?
I don't know where you going with it, so go ahead.
They sexual market value.
Yeah,
So
they
when
sexual market
value.
value.
So
when a woman
they got
young,
options till they ain't got options.
when she's that young
And then
pretty,
you
when
just
she
gonna be
that
a fun
young,
girl for the rest of your life.
when she's that young pretty girl body and everything just in place, little slim waist, long hair, she got everything going. That's fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful soul or not, that's fine and dandy. But as she get older, some of them make it through. But when she get older, done had 2 or 3 puppies. You see what I'm saying? Old belly hanging with the stretch marks on it. Now she ain't pretty she used to be. Her
Value
sexual,
ain't just-
Well, see,
The value ain't the
but see,
same
that's
no
the
more.
thing. When
not
we
for
get,
not for the persons that are looking to shop in that particular market. Now you got some people that actually look for love or relationship, but if you got a motherfucker that's out there living life, you might be still tough, but yeah, you still tough. But I got the young girl over here with no kids, perfect. When you
Yes.
was perfect a couple years ago, you done kind of went downhill.
You know what I'm saying?
They
The
base
thing-
their
the
value off
thing
their
is-
looks. They basing the value off their looks.
But you got, like I said, they got options until there's no more options.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you can play the field when you're young. You can like, I can be with this nigga, I can be the boy with the Corvette over here in the double R tomorrow because you young, you vibrant and everything.
But that
put
value is
together.
definitely going down.
But as your days go by, you
That value is going down.
Because see, it's 45 to 100 men in her inbox that's crazy about her. They just don't have. They ain't on her radar because they don't got the money and the type of physique that she looking for. But them men right there will actually do something for her.
Be
you know what
good
I'm saying?
to her.
Be grateful.
Raise
so
her
her
kids.
value way up here now. But once she get 40 years old, 35, you go
35
through
in the
menopause and
What is
and-
value?
and all your stuff in the bucket.
What
When
is
I say
value?
the bucket, I'm talking about, you know, the paws and stuff. When they put all your stuff in a bucket, you know what I mean? Then and only then you realize it is now you the chasee. You not the chaser. Ain't nobody chasing you no more. You chasing a man.
Yeah. When you chase a man, that's gonna be a
and
bad
all,
one.
and all them people that was in there behind that Well, I told you she had about 45 in that inbox. They don't drop down about 13 people now. 10 people because they all in another young girl's inbox. That's the thing about getting older. When you older, as long as you got your money right, 75 years old, and you can take Keto 25, 26 years old, she'll come up the hill.
That's my whole point a while
You
ago.
see
Her
what I'm saying?
love for
She'll come up the
sale.
hill.
coming.
And once they put your stuff in the bucket, they don't make a pill for you to get your flow back. But they make a pill for a man to keep his flow. That's called Viagra. You
Keep
see
it
what I'm
going.
saying? So he always got juice.
He got one up.
He got one up.
Always gonna be a one up.
That's why I say when a woman got a good man, treat him, show him that you love him. If he call for you or he like to have shit, give it.
So what
Give
is
it
the
up.
prize? In a relationship, what is the prize?
In a relationship, a prize to a man is a woman that is not disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Loyal. You know what I'm saying? And somebody that a man really can talk to, because a man, when he first get with a woman, it take him years before he actually open up to tell you, like, this is how my
I'm totally
truth is.
comfortable
Yeah,
now.
I'm totally, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing about a man, if you tell me that, oh, I got a cut right here when I was what's your name, or I got raped by my uncle, when we get mad at you, we not gonna get on Facebook and say, hey, B, you got raped by your uncle. But if I tell you that I slept with a cousin or whatever, when you get mad, you gonna say on Facebook, yeah, you slept with your cousin, you slept with your nasty ass. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it take a man so long, because we got to know that you are with us.
A woman will use your words as a weapon.
A weapon.
She'll
Oh, yeah.
weaponize
She'll
it.
weaponize
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And
Right by that.
Most
you know,
definitely.
going with that money a while ago, a woman will leave a man for finances much faster than a man will leave woman to do the finances.
Yes.
Once a man can shop around, kick a couple ties, look in a few windows, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But once he find his person, that's his person.
Right.
So that becomes his prize. A lot of women sit there and say, well, I'm the prize to that one thing to another. The value, well, I asked a while ago, what is value? A value is only what somebody willing to pay for it.
Yeah, but a prize to me is how many cheers you pulling up to my table.
So
That's the prize to me. That would be a prize to me.
I get
Because I'm the
what
table.
How much peace?
I didn't want something to know I say with the
How much
cheers.
peace,
The
respect,
loyalty is the
loyalty.
cheers.
See, every man gonna be
you know
different.
What I mean? So
I can't
how many
define it
cheers
for
pulling
you.
up to the table.
I can't
know.
define it for you,
Everybody
and I
different.
can't define it for you. See, but like I say, once a man find what makes him happy and whole on the inside, that become his prize. You catch what I'm saying?
Right.
You had to accept the good and bad, because everybody got good and bad, but that become his prize.
But how far you go? I ain't mean to cut you off, but how far do you go with the good and the bad though? Which on the same thing you talking about?
That's up to the individual person, because you might be able to take more than me. I might be able to take more than you.
Mm-hmm.
You catch what I'm saying? Depending on what's going on with the circumstances. We all know people that put up with stuff way
Yeah.
more than what we feel from the outside looking in, like I wouldn't put up with it.
Right.
But then it just
But
like,
you don't know their circumstance, so you don't know how much he would go with it.
and
you know what I'm
then
saying?
unless you've been in them shoes, it's easy to criticize. We don't know how far we'll go with it. We got a perception of how far, like even with the jumping to the streets.
'Cause everybody got their opinion.
If me and you buddies and we be doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? You gonna stick with me to the end. He gonna stick with me to the end. But until we been battle tested, we really don't know. I'm using me and you
Yeah, okay.
as an example, but
I feel like this right here in a relationship. If you love a person and that person love you, you can get past anything. And when I say anything, I'm talking about, I always stand on loyalty, because loyalty you got to do with cheating in some cases. It can be stealing money or whatever. But if a woman, say she stepped out on you, or you
Okay.
stepped out on her, I think that it should be a space, if y'all really love each other and y'all can get past that part, can get back together and live a better life, a stronger life.
Yeah, you
Because
can,
sometimes, you know,
Both
what I'm
parties
saying?
gotta want it.
Let me finish. Sometimes you can damage and repair and have a great life. Just like a bicycle tire, you bust tire, you patch it up, you still rolling for miles. So you know,
Sometimes you can't.
sometimes you can't repair. But the thing about it is, is it something still there?
if it's salvageable.
It's salvageable, because y'all put too much time and too much emphasis into the relationship just to throw it away. I heard a girl tell me the other day, I was in my relationship for 5 years with that nigga. You know, that nigga got them cheated on me with that ugly ass girl. I left his ass. But I was like, damn, He cheated and you put y'all throw every. She said she threw away the car, gave him his car back, slashed the tire.
So
you
check it
throw
out.
everything away.
He was good
got
to
here
her.
5 years.
So let me pose it. Was he good to her? Far as you know.
As far as I know, I don't know.
Did she got kids?
But I do know they had a house and car. Yeah, they had kids.
They had kids. So did he take care of the kid?
For
So
as
if-
I know, he did a great job.
So check it out. Check out what
But
I'm getting
when
at.
you're not in nobody's house,
We don't know.
You gotta say
That's the
far as you know.
perception. That's the
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
So
That's an opinion.
let's have the perception that he was the great man, except that little flaw.
Right.
For some people, that's not a little thing, but let's say we accept that flaw. So you could basically gonna give away your good man, your good father, for a bad judgment. Now, if it's a bad judgment or he a habitual offender, you see what I'm saying? All kind of factors make a difference.
Listen, I say this
I'm
about
just in general.
I
Just
say
in,
this about cheating, bro. Listen, do your job. Listen, ladies, if you don't want your man to cheat, and I'm gonna tell any woman this right here, if you don't want your man to cheat, I don't know what his fantasies is, but stick to him and do a good job at him, and then you won't never have to worry about him cheating. A high value man that actually got some money and can go out here and buy what he want. So you need to do your job.
you don't find
You got to do your job. You got
When you-
can't say
when
you can't say not tonight.
the upper echelons.
And I know that you ain't on nothing. Even if you tired, do it anyway. Because there's a girl around the corner
Waiting.
that been watching you not do nothing, or watching how this man treat you or take you out or talk about you all the time. She watching it, and she also got a man.
Cause she been looking too.
And
Yeah,
she
she
also
been
got a
watching.
man that don't do nothing, and the dudes that I wish
She'll
I had
trade him
it,
out.
She'll trade him out. And when he get tired of you not doing your job, I don't think that girl down the street
lot-
gonna say, excuse me.
A lot of babies
Let
were
me
born
buy.
from that.
That's all I'm
A
saying.
lot of babies were born from that. A lot of
Yeah.
outside babies.
Outside
Yeah.
baby? Yes.
Now,
a lot of
now,
outside babies been
Now,
born
now
off
the
of shit like that.
upper echelons of males who got that is long train smoke money. Half of them ain't gonna be monogamous, especially if they younger. Now if they get older, want to get settled, and you find a LeBron James who don't cheat or one thing to another, but most of them they gonna move out because their options are out there. They move more like those modern women. I could jump from person to person because how I look. If I don't like your attitude. I don't like you doing this. I'm gonna go over here and see him.
Yeah, because they got option until you don't got
Until
it.
you
Now
got
that's the
them
same
no
thing with the upper
modern
echelon.
women-
Until you don't got it.
They don't understand
You know what I
it.
mean? Well, listen, I'm gonna wrap it up with this. This is King Talk Podcast. You have sat down here with Scuttle King and my infamous co-host.
OG.
You know what I'm saying? We had a guest today. His name is, well, give it one more time.
Hollis Jones.
Hollis Jones. And we want everybody to know this.
Sound
If
like
you
a
in
baseball player.
If you in a
Hey, sound
relationship
famous.
and you have been in a relationship for some time,
Fastest softball
try to
pitcher.
make it work. Shout out to King Talk. Shout out to you. Much love. Hit like and subscribe.